are coming to the end of election season where, of course, Kamala Harris and Donald Trump are trying to go to the White House in November. Okay, so I'm going to show y'all a video of a sister who was in the grocery store and she's shopping and she said this happened to her. Check it out.
Yo, I'm at the grocery store shopping, right? This super old man just came up to me talking about, how old are you? What, about 20 something? I'm like, yeah. He's like, you better make sure you and your friends get to the polls. I'm like, oh, we will. I vote for sure. He's like, yeah, if y'all don't, you're gonna be slaves again. Again? Gagged. What?
So as you saw and heard there, she said a white man went up to her and asked her if she's registered to vote. And she says, well, of course, yes. And he says, well, yeah, you better vote. Otherwise, you'll be slaves again. And she says, again, you know. Now, whenever I see stories like that, I'm like, why that couldn't have happened to me? Because me and that man would have had a great old conversation. I'd have been like, what do you mean, sir? What do you mean we're going to be back in slavery again? Do you think that things are wonderful for black people here in America now? Yeah, we may not be getting whipped on our backs, you know, our feet chopped off and having to pick cotton from sun up to sundown. We might not be doing that, but there's still a lot of similarities, sir. There's women still getting their children ripped from them by the CPS system. There's still black men that are busting at the seams in the prison system. They're being snatched away from their families. A lot of times they're being snatched unjustly. You have Brother Marcellus Williams, who was just executed unjustly. You have black people who are still at the bottom of the totem pole economically, health-wise, education, everything you can think of. So what do you mean? Now, I would also say, so are you saying that I need to vote for the Democrats? Because that's not a talking point of the Republicans. They don't go up to people saying, I don't think they do. Now, you better vote or you're going to be on the plantation. That's what the Democrats say. But if you know anything about the black voter here in America, the black voter disproportionately, overwhelmingly vote for the Democrats more than they do any other party. And God forbid you tell somebody, hey, you know what? I'm thinking about escaping. I'm thinking about going to, vote for somebody else. For one, they gonna tell on you like they did in slavery. They gonna try to turn you in, blast you on the internet, shun you from the family and a whole host of other things because you're like, you know what, I want to be free. I want to be free to go exercise my right to vote for a party or somebody else, whatever it is, that's going to do something specifically for me and my people. So what do you mean slavery again? Now, I know I'm speaking in metaphorical examples, but to really think about it. But again, that's the fear tactics that they use. And it's not just white people who talk like that. It's probably mostly black people. Oh, if you vote for the Republicans, you're going to be in slavery. Well, there's been Republicans in office, for years. And not one black person has gone to a plantation and forced to pick cotton. Now, listen, I'm not trying to defend the Republicans, but I'm like, let's use some common sense, right? Stop with the fear mongering. If you want black people to vote for the Democrats, tell us why. What are we going to get? Like everybody else is getting. Are we going to get reparations? Are we going to get some hate crime bills? Is it going to be something done with the qualified immunity as it is now? Like, what are we going to get? Because we know that Kamala said you ain't getting nothing. No! We know Joe Biden said he ain't going to be held responsible for some his ancestors did 300 years ago. Right? And I know the Republicans aren't talking about giving reparations either, but they don't get the lion's share of black votes like the Democrats do. The Democrats, they benefit from the black vote more than any other party. So with that, we need to be getting something. But as far as if she's going to be back in slavery, ain't we already kind of there? I don't know. Y'all tell me. But anyway, for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra Kaye Show, here on YouTube.